All right, let's go straight to the first question. At what age do you recommend that children's room be separated from that of their parents?
I would say as soon as the child does not have a need for breastfeeding 3 times a night.
Okay.
If the child, as soon as the child begins to sleep all through the night. So if the child is independent enough to be, not independent, but I think it takes 3 months for a child to begin to sleep all night. When a child, maybe you have forgotten also, because I have forgotten.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, when a child is just born, the first few weeks, that child needs attention every 3 hours. It needs to be fed. And so the child must be near the mother in that sense. But once the child, maybe after 3 months, is already sleeping all night, I think that might be the time.
Okay. All right.
What do you think?
What do I think? I had some other teaching that you should try to teach them right from birth.
Okay.
But I don't know how.
Yes, I think that will be proper. The only reason why I mentioned what I said, 3 months or once the child, it's just to make life easier for the lady.
Exactly.
I remember when we gave birth to our own child, my wife wanted us to keep him in the bedroom, the same bedroom with us. I think I only endured that for 2 weeks because then, but because we had a room for him before he was even born, but still, just to make things easier for the lady, I think she might need a few more weeks for her not to be going to the other room, for her to make things easier. But then it might also be tough for the man. So maybe you are right what you said, that it might be better to start immediately.
No, that's what they teach. But I had mine right beside me, so that I don't need to get up. I don't need to get up
then
in the night.
Then it's easier for you as a mother
to breastfeed and everything.
Then your husband is also sleeping there?
Just by my own side.
Yes,
yeah, my husband is still there. We all together.
So that's the question, right?
Yes, sir. And second part of the question is, can male and female children sleep in the same room while growing up? At what age is it necessary to separate their rooms?
You see, all these questions are some of the questions that make me to always say marriage is not for everybody. Because not everybody will ever be well prepared enough for marriage, for true happy marriage. For me personally, I think that before you even go into marriage, you must have thought about these questions and you must have answered these questions long before. Which means you should have provided or made provision. If you have a first child, you must know that if you want to have another child, you must have another room. Even if the child is going to happen to be a boy too, or a girl also, but be in the position, you must be in the position as a family to have different room for your children. If not for every child, at least for different sexes. But it's even more ideal for you to have a room for every child, but at least for different sexes.
That is good. I believe even if you don't have the whole luxury, at least you can make a small space for each sex. That will make it safer.
It's better to be different.
It's better, yes. And as you watch, please share this video and send in your questions, okay? And you have to send your questions to pastor@sundayadelajablog.com. Send in your questions, or you comment on this video as you watch. All right. The second